What's up guys, Chasing Labour here with episode number 52 of Welcome to Wroxham. I'm recording well ahead, so I'm losing track of numbers. Episode 52, we'll go with that. And we're back in league action today, having run out of FA Cup action to show you. We're out of the FA Cup, that's what happened. So we've just got promotion to chase now, which hopefully we'll do, get ourselves into the league, turn professional, all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll be on a roll then. So, without any further ado, like, subscribe, ring the bell, roll the intro. Let's get this done. So here we are then, readying ourselves for what should be quite a big win by all logic. We're playing York City at home. York sit 22nd in the league. We sit top, 10 points clear of second place Stevenage, 11 points clear of third place Southend, and quick math says 23 points away from dropping out of the playoffs. So I think that playoff place, if it's not already confirmed, will probably be confirmed today. I'm just trying to do the math in my head. 12 games left. It's 36 points. We're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet, but we're not far away. Anyway, let us look at what we've missed since we've last met, which was the Brighton game. And we did a quick zoom forward. We drew 1-1 with Halifax Town. Bradley Ibrahim getting the goal there. We beat Leamington in the fourth round of the FA Trophy. A penalty from Ben Cottrell, a goal from Joe Duffy, and Jaden Williams scoring the third to round that one out. A 2-0 win over Dagenham and Redbridge with goals from Ollie Ewing and Jaden Williams. Gateshead we beat 2-0 with a brace from Ollie Ewing. We then beat Altrincham 2-1 with goals from Joe Duffy and Ben Cottrell. Newport County we lost 1-0 against, our only loss in this run. We then won 3-1 in the FA Trophy fifth round with goals from Duffy, Cottrell and Teo Eden. We beat Yeovil 2-0, goals from Ben Cottrell and Jaden Williams. We then beat Dorking 3-0 with goals from Joe Duffy, Harrison McMahon and Terrell Pennant. Don't think you've met Harrison McMahon yet. Fairly sure you haven't. Fairly sure he's new, as the Po-Po show up, as we know they love to do just as I start recording. Let's have a little look at Harrison McMahon. Have I shown him to you before? I must have done, because he's played in the FA Cup. But I've just lost track unless he played for Dover. We signed him from Dover. He looks like a decent player. That's all you really need to know about Harrison McMahon anyway. And, you know, as more gets need to be known, you'll find it out. And then anyway, finally we beat Chesterfield 1-0 with a goal from Joe Duffy, which means that Duffy and Williams have both got 20 goals for the season. Unfortunately, Terrell Pennant also was sent off in this game, so he's going to be missing, and Ben Cottrell has an injury too, which is a lovely combination of things. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go forward and let's see what we can do against York City. So our starting lineup today, English, good start. Bit of a mishmash is Randy Straker in goal, Josh Cohen at right back, Ben Grist and Marcus Muir at centre half, Lewis Shipley at left back. He's leaving us, by the way, at the end of the season to join Lincoln Red Imps of Gibraltar. Jay Glover starts as the holding midfielder with Bradley Ibrahim and Ryan Stoke at him. Ibrahim also joining Lincoln Red Imps of Gibraltar. Ballymumba starts on the right wing today. Harrison McMahon starts on the left wing. Jaden Williams starts up top. We've got Kean Pennant, Henry Jeffcott, Matty James, Joe Duffy and Tyo Eden on the subs bench. In terms of why players are missing, Ben Cottrell currently out injured for up to 4 weeks. Terrell Pennant suspended, I think, just for this game. So they are missing for that reason. Everyone else, like Matthew Smith, Ollie Ewing, everyone of that nature, is very much just being rested today because, you know, it's a long season and resting players is occasionally good. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see what we can do today anyway against York. Like I said, they are near the bottom of the league. They are relegation candidates, so I'm not overly stressed about whether or not we should be able to beat them with a slightly rotated side. It's a good chance for us to meet some new faces and just kind of see what happens. So let's see what we can do, head for the dressing room and find out what's up. So in the dressing room, it's going to be very simple. The media have given you a lot of credit lately. Go put on a worthy display. I even clicked the right button this time. Everyone seems okay. That's good. And in terms of the match preview, there's no one I really recognise in the York side. I had a little look-see. Lots of people with pictures. I feel like I know Harry Ransom from somewhere. Did he play for Liverpool? Was he a Liverpool youth teamer? That rings a weird, distant bell. I guess we'll find out in a moment. He was a Millwall youth teamer. Okay, cool. He's had an interesting career, and honestly, that's the smuggest looking picture of a footballer I've ever seen. Curtis Tilt feels like a name I should recognise. I don't know why. He may have had a league career at some stage. He did have quite a league career. He's played in Jamaica, even. He's a Jamaican international. He has played for, among others, Wigan, Rotherham, Blackpool, Forest Green, Wrexham, Telford, Hensford, Tipton. He's had a career. He's had a career, this lad. He might be decent, but at least he doesn't have a slightly creepy profile picture to scare us all away, scare the children away. This guy, did he play for West Brom? Why do I think he played for West Brom? I feel like I recognise his face. He did play for West Brom. Romain Sawyers, of course he did. He's played for a lot of league clubs. Had quite a 35 in game now. And playing for, is that St Kitts? It is St Kitts. I know some stuff. Right, so he's had a good career, long career, over 100, well, probably over 400 league games, to be honest. So he has been there, done that, and should probably be considered at least a little bit of a threat. Probably too good for a team in the position he's in. I recognise actually the name of Josh Koroma. He, I think, also played for West Brom, did he not? No, played for Portsmouth. Do I recognise from Portsmouth? I don't know where I recognise one. No, I know the name. Good stuff. Anyway, proving that I barely remember names and faces and where people have come from. We're playing in the rain today as well, which should be a nice change of pace for us. So let's go see what we can do to get ourselves even more points towards the promotion total. Free kick, first highlight of the game after the least exciting first half of all time. 39 minutes almost played. Ibrahim picks up the ball to Stir. So far the most exciting that's happened is that Shipley picked up a yellow card, which isn't all that exciting. Glover over the top looking for Ballymumba. Running down the right hand side, tries to round the goalkeeper, can't quite do it. And Dickinson turns it wide for a corner. But we can keep the pressure up, hopefully. Are we going to keep the pressure up? We are. We're going to see the corner, which is always good. Sturk is going to be the man to take it. Can he find a Wroxham head into the box? What's happening here? Nothing at all, because it's been headed away. Glover picks up the loose ball, and that's going to be the death of the highlight. Free kick now, so with Sturk over the ball. Has a pop from range just over the bar. And, I mean, it's starting to look like it might be a football match as we approach half-time. I'm not overly convinced that our front three or Lewis Shipley are necessarily having the games of their lives, but, you know, still second half to come. We've got a team talk to deliver, which hopefully we can use to yield a bit of a change in attitude in the boys for the second half. I think I'm going to... Let's try the... We've been the better team here. Keep doing what you're doing and the thing will come. And then I'm going to do the actually yelling at the players now to just tell them that, you know, they can still improve. They've not been that bad, but they can still improve. Go and impress me. That's what we like to see. We've got to make sure we've got the right one. Step up, show more respectable in this match. And young Jaden, frankly, needs to go and do a thing. To just do a thing. Go make a difference. Get some goals, buddy. Get some goals. Otherwise, Joe Duffy is going to come say hi. And Joe Duffy will score them if you won't. Throw in now far side. And it's Scowen taking it for us to Mumba. Mumba back to Scowen. Plenty of time for Scowen to find Mumba down the line now. Can he get a crossover? Ballymumba playing way more advanced than we usually play him. Needs to impress today because he keeps telling me he wants to play as an attacking midfielder. And I need to go around to create stuff as he does create stuff. Puts the ball across the box, low cross, and it's been disallowed, unfortunately. But as I was saying, I do need him to create stuff. He's going to convince me to play him as a more attacking midfielder. And he did do creativity, but he also did it whilst offside, which is kind of cheating. I'm looking at Lewis Shipley now. He's having an absolute nightmare. So we are going to send on Terry Eden to replace him. And there will, sorry, my coughing, dying. And there will be a change up top as well, as soon as humanly possible. Free kick now with Eden over the top, looking for McMahon, who I've just decided to take off for Kean Pennant, because I feel like we just need someone to step up and be creative here. If McMahon gets creative, I might keep him on the pitch, but so far back to Glover to Ibrahim from range. Bradley Ibrahim with the finish. And I don't know whether we count that as being a McMahon assisted goal or not. I'm going to say no, because I'm tight like that. But it is 1-0. I mean, the reason I'm saying no is because it wasn't exactly inspired work, was it? I'm not even entirely sure it got to him first time, and Bradley Ibrahim was there just to put it away. No harm, no foul, no problems. Sturk now on the ball, back to Muir. 1-0 the scoreline still as Glover plays it to Grist. I've sent on big Joe Duffy up top looking for goals now. Scowen back to Grist. Grist, plenty of time to find Ballymumba. Mumba over the top, looking for Joe Duffy. Can Joe Duffy finish? Joe Duffy can't finish. And we are still looking to make this at least a little bit more comfortable as Stirk gets ready to put in the corner. What can Stirk do? Ryan Stirk over the top, looking for Ibrahim. And it's been headed away by Ransom. It's gone out for another corner kick. Can we get one from the second opportunity from the corner? Stirk will put it in again, and hopefully this will go to Joe Duffy. Muir with the header, headed away by Ransom though. Stirk, Pennant, Kean Pennant lays it off to Muir, to Glover, because Glover fancy a pop, doesn't, looks to Ibrahim. Muir, Pennant has a pop and it's blocked by the defender. Tilt gets rid of it, and Ballymumba won't chase that down before it crosses the line, and I sense that's probably the end of that attack, but at least we're looking a bit more feisty with Joe Duffy up top. That's all you can really ask for. So hopefully that will carry on. So just over a minute to go in normal time then. It stays 1-0. And honestly, not the absolute riot I was expecting us to go on today. I was expecting us to get 2, 3, maybe 4 goals today. Not just kind of smash and grab a 1-0 win. None of our attacking players have done anything of note today. Kean Pennant has managed to achieve absolutely nothing since coming on, which is somewhat impressive when given one chance to step out of his brother's shadow. He has somehow dropped the ball, and it doesn't look a lot like we're going to get ourselves a second goal, even though we've got a highlight in to Muir. What can Muir do here? Does he have anything to offer? Big ball over the top, straight into the hands of Dickinson. No one was ever going to get anywhere near that. I don't even know why you would attempt that. It's just put us in danger. Gristo gets the ball out of the air to Glover. Karoma just went on probably the fastest sprint back I've ever seen. Did you all see that? Joe Duffy scored, but I'm just preoccupied by the fact that Karoma somehow teleported. I hope that's on the replay. You'll see it up here. Look at this teleportation. Look at this from Karoma. I want to see what his pace stat is like, because it must be about 50 out of 20 to pull that off. That is insane stuff. That's absolute craziness. We'll have a little look at that after the game for sure, because I just want to know if this guy is in fact Usain Bolt, because that was insane. We have won 2-0. Joe Duffy now outright our top scorer for the season, despite mostly playing from the bench. Let's have a look at this wee fella Karoma. Does he have a 9,000 rating for pace? Because that... No. He just teleported. Can just teleport. Player traits. Teleportation. That's what he does. Excellent. Nice to know the match engine is working perfectly. Right, let's go into the dressing room and see what we can do from here to, get the boys at least feeling good about just about stealing that. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us, I guess we'll go with that. Why not? I mean, the performance wasn't good from any of the attacking players we used today, but the performance was pretty decent from the defending players. So, overall, we'll call it a win, I guess. So, looking at the fixture list then, I think we're going to come back either for this game against Hartlepool, because that's sort of in the middle of what's left, or should we make it to the semi-final of the FA Trophy, it'll come in at around the same time, so we'll come back for that just to see if we've got perhaps a final to go play in. So that'll be us for next episode, before we move on to Halifax in the final game of the season. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. Leave comments down below because it helps people find the channel, and more people find the channel, the more fun we can have, which is always good, I suppose. Anyway, in the meantime, I've been Jason Langley. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.